Welcome back. UW Health Clinical Dietitian Michelle Swader is back with us. Winter hydration, especially with the cold weather we've had lately, is the topic of this month's health segment. Nice to see you.
Thank you. Nice to be here. Yeah, with the winter dehydration, it's really a thing. A lot of people just drink less water in the winter because they don't have the heat to kind of remind them to drink. However, that can be a little bit detrimental. The dry air can actually pull water from us in several different ways and make us actually have some symptoms of dehydration.
And what are those types of symptoms?
Yeah, so you can have anything from thirst, but thirst isn't always a common one. A lot of dry skin, chapped lips, sometimes even some fatigue, some confusion. So we want to make sure that we're obviously drinking fluids, drinking water. It doesn't have to be water. It can be carbonated water, anything that's calorie-free or sugar-free. And it really helps to prevent loss, because during the dry times, we can lose more water just breathing. We can lose water through vapor. We can lose water when our skin becomes dry. It doesn't hold that moisture as well. And especially if we're sweating outside, if we're shoveling, that can cause some extra fluid loss, even more than maybe we were exercising on a humid day. So definitely making sure that we get a good amount of water in is the goal.
You should actually be happy to know this isn't coffee, this is water.
That's great, that's great.
So I'm following all the good tips then, right?
Yeah, and how much water to drink is always a question. The old 8 cups a day is generally what we look at. But there's a lot of indication that those numbers should actually be bumped up, and that women should have maybe 11 to 11.5 cups.
I need to step it up.
And men could have 15.5 cups. So it's definitely something that we want to focus on, not just in the hot times, but in the colder weather as well.
Okay. Anything else that people really need to know about at this time of the year?
Well, definitely, when we talk about the beverages to drink, we're looking at the calorie-free, sugar-free. But looking at milk is another good hydrating beverage. There's a lot of good electrolytes in there. You don't have to drink a ton of electrolyte beverages, maybe just one a day if you're somebody who exercises.
Okay, and then when you're exercising, that's when you should really be kind of pumping it up, right?
Yep, definitely. You want to make sure that you're drinking to thirst, but the more you sweat, the more you're going to need to replace that water. And if you sweat profusely, if you're a strong sweater or you're working out for more than an hour at a time, then you might want to add some electrolytes to that water.
All right, I think that's all the time we have now. Thank you so much for coming back.